हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू अनदर ट्यूटोरियल। इस ट्यूटोरियल के अंदर कैटिया में आज हम लोग बनाने वाले हैं एक ये मॉडल। ओके, दिस इज़ अ प्लास्टिक मॉडल एंड इट इज़ ऑफ रेक्टेंगुलर शेप फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड एंड फ्रॉम द इनसाइड इट इज़ ऑफ circular shape. And from this is my section view of this model. As you can see here, this is a sectioning line AA, and this is a section view where you can see it's all the dimension. And I'm making this tutorial for those students who are currently beginners and are currently in learning phase. Okay, so this tutorial will be beneficial for those students. Okay, and this is the section view, and we have extrusion value 20 and 98 degrees, angle 30 degrees, 30, 36, 52, 58 diameter of circles. Okay, so let's start. First, take a new page. I am taking start mechanical part design, and you can assign the name whatever you want. I am just taking a rectangular part. I am taking this name. You can assign the name whatever you want. Okay, and let's start from this point. And this is a rectangular of 95 mm dimension. Okay, height is 95 and width is 95. So select XY plane and choose this sketcher. Now you are in sketcher workbench and take this center rectangle, because it is easy to constrain a center rectangular. Okay, go to constraint and choose this line and assign name, assign dimension 95, and this is also 95. Okay, in center rectangle you don't need to bring the sketch in center by dimensioning half from both side. Okay, so this is a fillet, and fillet is not given yet in the dimension, so I'm taking by myself. So go to fillet, go to corner and select the entire sketch, and now assign the dimension. Let me guess what would be the dimension will be, I think, 20 mm, and then it will show you a message again. Okay, it is 20 mm. Okay, I am taking it 20 mm. Now it is also 20 mm extrude, and it also has 98-degree angle. So after constraining the sketch, exit the workbench and choose pad, and the extrusion value is 20 mm. We have default 20 mm extrusion value, and then we have a 98 degrees of taper. Let me see whether we have a draft angle or not. No, we don't have any draft angle, so I am pressing it. Okay, let's take a draft angle. So we have draft, there we have. Okay, this is my draft command, and now it is asking which face you wanted to draft and a neutral element. I'm neutral element. I'm selecting this base point, and arrow should be in upward direction because it is tapered from the from the upper side. And the faces you want, you need to select is 98. Okay, angle should be 98. Okay, because it is given. uh, no, it is not 98 because it is a 90-degree angle, so angle should be 8 degrees only. Okay, so I am taking only 8, not 98. And now the faces of draft, all the side faces I wanted to get draft. Okay, and then press preview and then press OK. Okay, your object will get draft. Okay, now choose any plane. I am taking YZ plane. What I am thinking is I am going to take a circular cut. Okay, a groove, in a language of CATIA. I will draw this section only. Okay, and then after drawing this section I will groove it. Okay, and then I will take a 2.5 mm shell. Okay, after shelling it, then I will draw a 52 diameter and a 36 diameter circle from the bottom, and then I will cut it in approx 1 mm. Okay, because we have a different thickness. This is 1 mm thickness, and this 2.5, so it would not be possible with a single sketch. So I will extrude, I will take extrude cut just to reduce the thickness from this portion. And now let's draw this portion. So for this I am taking a axis. Okay, it will help me. Now let's draw this portion and then I will dimension it. Okay, so first draw a rough sketch. Okay, this is my rough sketch, and now let's dimension it. This inner horizontal line is 30 mm diameter, so I will take it as a 15. Okay, the half of 30 is 15. Okay, and this outer portion is 36 mm. So again you need to take a half, select this line and select this point, and it should be 36 divided by 2. Okay, and the height of this portion is 13 mm from this top line, and this horizontal line is approx 13 mm. So select this horizontal, these two horizontal line, and apply 13 mm dimension. It is 13 mm, I think. No, it is not 13. It is, let me calculate it first. This depth will be 7 mm, because from this point to this line, okay, from this line to this line it is 6 mm, and the total height is 13 mm. So I will subtract 6 from 13 and then I will get 7 mm. So this is not a complete 13, it is a 7 mm depth. Okay, now drag this line a bit forward. Okay, now it's time to take another diameter which is 52 from this point. This is the point where I need to take a dimension. Select this point carefully and this point, and it should be 52 divided by 2, you will get 26. Now the outside diameter is 58. 58 divided by 2, okay, it will be 29. Okay, so after that I need to constrain the sketch. Okay, select this line, select this point and select this line. It is 6 mm, sorry, and the last portion is this line. Okay, first I need to complete this sketch, sorry, close this sketch. So I'm drawing a rough line from this point to this point. Click and assign constraint horizontal to it. Okay, and now I'm also assigning the height so that it can get fully constrained. Okay, now this is my section which I'm going to revolve upon which I'm going to apply a groove command. Okay, so exit the workbench. There is your command groove. Select the command and then you will get a groove cut. Select preview. Okay, and then okay. After that you need to take a shell. Okay, so there we have a shell command, and the shell thickness is 2.5. so assign 2.5 first, then click and then okay. Another thing is there we have 1 mm of thickness, and it is 2.5 from all of the sides. So what I'm going to take is, what I have, the solution of this problem is, I will draw a circle, I will draw two circle, or I will draw a rectangle only, and then I will cut it from the upper side. So for this, select this portion and draw a circle, sorry, so draw a rectangle. I am taking a center rectangle, okay, which can cover it completely, and now assign it some dimension, 65, and also 65, and exit the workbench. Choose pocket, upper side dimension should be 1 mm. Okay, now let me check what another thing which I have left now. this fillet, and I don't think we have these fillet dimension. Let me check. Okay, there we have 6 mm fillet over there and 2 mm fillet on the inside. Okay, so go to fillet, 6 mm, select this edge. It will select automatically because we have selected tangential mode. Select preview and then okay. On the other hand, we have 2 mm of radius from this portion. Go to fillet, select 2 mm, select this edge and then okay. So this is our model, or this is a model of a plastic cover, you can say. And let me section it. Let me see what it's look like after taking a section. So guys, यहाँ से हम इसको section कर लेते हैं. To take a section of the portion, I am taking this split tool. Okay, and after taking split tool, select any plane and then you will get split. Okay, so it will look like that. Okay, I'm just showing you a section. Okay, section view. Okay, now it is appearing exactly the same as we have in in this drawing. Okay, as you can see, we have exactly same. From this portion we have a least thickness, and from this point we have a uniform thickness. Okay, I think guys we also have a dimension of 6 mm from inside, as you can see, but it is not given. So let's take another 6 mm fillet from this point. It is 6 mm, so take 6. Let me see whether it take or not. Okay, I think it is less than 6. Okay, let's edit it, and it is, I am taking 3 mm. Okay, so this is a tutorial of this plastic model, and if you like this tutorial, then like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.